One of you, welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms here at number 471 Papanui Road. By way of introduction, Mark Morrison is my name. I'll be your auctioneer in charge of proceedings here this afternoon. This afternoon we're here to do a couple of things. Firstly, to inform you that the property at 103 Aston Drive in Waimairi Beach has received a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level to our owners. The second thing we're here to do today is to find out whether or not we will hold an auction. Now, we'll hold an auction should I see any bidding north of that acceptable pre-auction offer, which I'm going to announce to you in the room in just a few minutes' time. If I don't see any further bidding, then what I do is I simply knock the property down to the initiator of that pre-auction offer, and the property will be sold at that precise level. Now, I would like to firstly acknowledge and presentation, but first and foremost for their choice and agency. We appreciate that there is good choice out there in the marketplace, and we thank and acknowledge you for choosing to work with the team here at Harcourts Gold. Speaking of the team here at Harcourts Gold, there is plenty of help on hand should you need it. Also, fellow auctioneer, it's lovely that you've given me the chance to have a go today, Chris, so thank you. Very, very kind of you. Also, Henry Cochran, one of our managers here in Papanui, is here to assist should you require. Just give them a quick wave. I won't take it as a bid and they'll be over before you know it. I've also got the team, Alana and Kat, here driving all of the tech that you can see up on screen. I can't see it because of the glare this afternoon, but that's okay. As long as you can, you'll be just fine. You'll be able to keep tabs on everything and see Aston drive up on screen very, very shortly. Now, I know the team at Harcourts Gold, they've made all the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you. That's the LIN, the title, and the contract from which we work from. Now, that's been approved by the good folk at the Auckland District Law Society and the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. Let me take you to that contract now. There are a few rules and regulations that we must adhere to that won't surprise you. Things are done a little bit differently today because, as I said before, this is a brought forward auction. Now, what that means is when I announce that acceptable pre-auction offer level, the dollar amount, that's effectively our reserve. Our owners are happily selling at that point. Therefore, I won't be placing any bids on their behalf. So vendor bidding, which you may have heard of, no vendor bids will come into play. Clearly not the right thing to be doing. As the auctioneer, however, I can give some suggestions in terms of the increments by which those bids are raised. But by and large, I'm going to be very, very happy to work with any genuine bids that I see from the floor. I can, however, refuse a bid should I deem it not to be in the very best interest of our owners. Now, the conclusion of the auction is normally nominated by the fall of the hammer. I seem to have just lost mine, so what I'm going to do is just have a quick look down here. And there it is. It's like magic here at Harcourts Gold. But at the fall of the hammer, if it does fall in your favour, congratulations, you are the successful purchaser. Before we commence your celebrations today, and when I say we, because we'd love to be a part of it, we are going to get you to undertake some basic paperwork. You'll arrange to make a payment of the deposit, which is just 1/10 or 10% of the purchase price, and it is nice and easy from there. So folks, very shortly I'll announce the level of that pre-auction offer level, and then I will welcome in a bid north of that level, and we'll see if we will hold an auction. Mary Turnbull, you've been our lead agent, representing this beautiful property, looking after our lovely owners and assisting all of our interested parties along the way with their due diligence. Good luck to you, and good luck to our owners here today. Let me take you through the formalities of this one for the very last time. 103 Aston Drive, it's an estate and freehold that you secure today. 700 square metres of that freehold parcel. Lot 165, deposit of plan, is 325431, which is all outlined in your certificate of title. The team Turnbull have been filing through to you in recent times. Friday the 21st of October is the conjoined settlement and possession date, unless you've made prior arrangements in writing with our owners, which is just absolutely fine by me. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels. They remain as circulated. Those further terms of sale, nice and easy there, folks, towards the rear of the agreement, clauses 23 through to 26. You bid and you buy on that basis, and your bidding is, as I said, cash and unconditional. This is a superb home in absolutely sought-after locations. These properties are generally very, very tightly held. They normally defy that traditional 7-year itch that most owners feel just because of the wonderful lifestyle that is available here. I don't really need to talk too much about that because everyone knows about the upside of living in these locations. You've got the beach just moments away. You've got the forest for the run or the mountain bike in the morning. You've got golf courses if that's your thing. If you like being frustrated by a small white ball, then goodness me, you can do it. Plentiful opportunities to do it here. But the home itself, I think it's magnificent as well in terms of the family living. If you're looking to create a family in the future or you've already got one, well, this is a beautiful place to call home for you and the family. So private, the aspect is just right, I think, in terms of the aspect tucked away for the sun and the shelter at the same time. Be it the family Sunday roast, the big barbecue on a Sunday afternoon, you really can do it all here. 4 bedrooms, well sized. You've got the master with the ensuite and the walk-in robe, which is always a big tick as well. Folks, I'm going to stop talking because you're not here to listen to me. You're here to listen for that acceptable pre-auction offer. We're on the market, folks, today, and we are selling at $1,075,000. So at $1,075,000, we are on the market. Now, I know that's the first time most of you have heard that number, so I do give you a moment or two to consider your position from here. But I do look to you now for an opening bid or offer, or a bid or an offer north of that level, I should say, because we are selling away at $10.75. Someone got a little $10,000 in their back pocket potentially, but you tell me a number you're comfortable north of $1,075,000, and I'll do my best to work with you. It's our first and last option of the day, so we can take as long as you need. But better sooner rather than later. First chance at $1,075,000 for a beautiful lifestyle. Think not what it's worth today, what it might be worth to you in the future. So close to the beach, the forest, the golf courses, as I said, twice, however, 4 double bedrooms. Third and final time. It's going to be a beautiful place to call home over summer for those barbecues. Do we sell away at $1,075,000? It might be as easy as that. I scan the room one last time. I'll take $1,000 on the side if you like. Otherwise, it's going at $1,075,000. Going and hold this way. Nice and done. Congratulations, guys. Good thought at home. Well done to our current owners. Thank you so much for the opportunity, folks. Nice and easy this afternoon. That wraps up proceedings here. We'll see you next week on Thursday from 10 a.m.